So let's discuss another problem in classical mechanics. So here is the problem. If the power of a pendulum is given an impulse so that its speed at the lowest position is root 3gl in the horizontal direction, the string will become slack at the angle. So what they have given in the question is so this is a bob of, so let us suppose this is the pendulum. Let us imagine this diagram of the pendulum. So here this is the bob of this pendulum. So what they have given is the bob is given a impulse so that its speed at the lowest position is root 3gl. So this is the lowest position for this bob. This would be highest position would be according to the force we have given, so according to its movement, so depends on its velocity we have given. So actually what they are saying is uh, so it is given just a sudden impulse. Actually it is lying here only. We are just applying a sudden force, we are applying on it so that its speed at the lowest position is root 3gl. That is actually the bob has at this position, this is called as mean position. At this mean position the speed of the bob uh, uh, the speed of the bob would remain maximum, so it would be 0 at this position. So when it rises it stops and again it comes down, so it is the thing. So in this mean position it would be having some speed in its movement. So that speed what they are saying is so that its speed at the lowest position is root 3gl. So the speed of the bob at this position is root 3gl, and here absolutely it would be 0 when it reaches the highest point. And in the horizontal direction the string will become slack at the angle. So here what we need to find out is the string will become, at what point the string will become stacked, that means at what point the string will break down. That means this point would break down, this thread would break down, the string which is connecting this bob to this suspending point. So this is called as the point of suspension. So this is the string which is connecting this bob to this point of suspension. So this string must break up. Slack means it should get break down. So the string will break down at which angle they are asking. So at what angle of this the string would break down because of this impulse. That is, if the impulse is we have applied to this bob gives root 3gl velocity at this mean position. So in the process of movement, so because of more force impulse, so that this string cannot bear, so it would break down. So they're asking at what angle it would break down, that one we need to find out. So that is the problem. So now let's look at its solution. So using the conservation of energy, the speed of the bob at an angle, at any angle for which the string is taut, is given by the equation. So here we need to apply the law of conservation of energy. The speed of bob at at any angle for which the string is taut is given by the equation. Taut means the string would not be breakdown. Tension would be remaining in that string, and slack means the string would break down. Then when the string would break down, this suspension, there is nothing to hold. The string has to hold nothing. So initially as the string is holding this bob, there would be some tension acting on along this string at the point of suspension, till the point of suspension. So once if the string is teared down, and this bob would fall down, and it does not need to hold anything. So at that time tension would become 0. So if the string is slack means tension is 0, that means it has breakdown, the string has breakdown. And if it is taut means it is stiff, it is not breakdown, it is tight, it is holding this bob, and tension would be acting on it. So here what they have given is the speed of the bob at any angle for which the string is taut. So when the string is taut, from the law of conservation of energy, it is given as this is the formula. So at this point this bob would have only kinetic energy, and at this point highest possible point can reach, that is at the point of its amplitude, that is maximum displacement from the mean position. At that point it would be having more potential energy, that is the kinetic energy here is would be converted to potential energy here. So at this point we would be having only kinetic energy, so half mv square, and velocity they have given already in the question, so root 3 gl at the lowest position, so hence half mv square in the place of v, root 3 gl, so root 3 gl whole square is nothing but 3 gl. And next, at any point, actually at the point of amplitude it would be having only potential energy, but in between this mean position and that highest amplitude point, where highest possible amplitude the string can reach, so there only would be potential energy, no kinetic energy. So in middle, that from this point to that highest amplitude point, it would be having both kinetic energy and potential energy. So if we consider at any point in the middle, let the velocity be v square. Let the velocity be v. So kinetic energy is nothing but half mv square. Now potential energy is mgl into 1 minus cos theta. So actually this is the bob, this is the pendulum, this is the suspension, this is the bob, and this is the maximum amplitude, and let it be at the position theta, that means at any point the bob moves, so this would be a vertical angle theta from mean position to some position in between. So if we actually from here to here, the length is nothing but length of the bob from here to here. Now if we draw a perpendicular from here to here, so what would happen is this would become, so actually from this is a right angle triangle, so from this is L, this acts as hypotenuse, so cos theta is nothing but L. If we give OAB, cos theta is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is adjacent side is OA by hypotenuse L. Hypotenuse here is nothing but length of this pendulum bob, so that is length of the string, so L cos theta, OA is nothing but L cos theta. So and let this be this point of suspension, and this is A point, and this is B point, and this is C point if we consider. So now the bob has raised to this much height, so general potential energy is calculated as mgh. So from how much height this bob has raised from here to here, so actually it is standing at this height injury, so from this height to it is raising to this height, so we need to calculate this. So this is nothing but OC minus OA, that is AC, that height. So OC minus OA if we do, so already OC is nothing but L, OC is L, and OA is nothing but from this formula, OA is L cos theta, so this is actually OA, so L cos theta is equals to OA from here, so minus L cos theta, so if we take L as common, 1 minus cos theta, so this is the height it has increased, so hence potential energy is nothing but mgh, so in the place of h we are having L into 1 minus cos theta, so hence we are having potential energy mgh in the place of h, L into 1 minus cos theta, because of that right angle triangle and this height it has reached. So now if we do modifications now, so half m, so here mgl into 1 is nothing but plus mgl, and mgl into cos theta minus mgl cos theta, so this is minus mgl minus cos theta, so minus mgl cos theta, here mgl we are having here 3 by 2 mgl. So now what we have to do is we have to send this mgl to this side. So if we send here already 3 by 2 mgl, here 1 mgl. So 3 by 2 minus 1 is nothing but half mgl. So we are having half mgl. So this half mv square has would remain as usual, and here minus mgl cos theta as usual. And the equation of motion of the bob. So they are saying equation of motion of the bob. So now what we have to do is we need to draw a free body diagram. So here it is what are all the forces acting on the bob. So here this is the bob, and tension would be acting towards the string, towards the point of suspension. This is the tension, and weight would act vertically downwards. This is vertical position parallel to this, so vertically downwards. So if this is angle theta, and if we extend this line, and the angle between this line and this weight, that is nothing but theta, because this is theta. So this line is parallel to this line, and this line is we have just extended. So the angle between these two lines is same as this angle, so theta. So if we resolve it into components, this is theta, so this would be mg cos theta. This line would be mg cos theta, and this is mg sin theta. So because of mg sin theta, there would be motion in the bob. Because here if we resolve this mg into components, so if we resolve this mg into components, we are having like this. So it is facing vertically downwards, and this is in this direction. So this is theta, so mg cos theta. And if we see here, so as the bob is moving, centrifugal force would be acting radially outwards because of its movement, as the string is moving from here to here. So if we do, so tension is acting towards the string, and mg cos theta is away from the string. So T minus mg cos theta is equals to ml theta dot square, that is centrifugal force. It is also would act away from the radially outwards. Centrifugal force would act radially outward force. So tension is acting towards the string, and this mg cos theta and that radially outward force both are acting in downward direction. So hence we are having T is equals to ml theta dot square plus mg cos theta. So this can be written as T minus mg cos theta ml theta dot square. This is nothing but as we know that mv square by r is nothing but centrifugal or centripetal force, that is use this that formula for radially acting outwards or inward acting forces. So mv square by r. Here velocity of the bob at this point is v, so mv square, and radius is nothing but l, length of this bob. So this is the point of suspension. So about this point this bob would oscillate. So here to here distance is nothing but l, so mv square by l. So in the place of r we are having l. So that is the equation of motion, or mv square by r, or mr omega square. So r is nothing but l, omega is nothing but theta dot. So that is nothing but angular velocity. So theta dot square we are having. So now when t equals to 0, the string becomes slack. That means the string would become slack when at what point the string would become slack? When this string is breakdown. So when it has breakdown, there will not be any tension acting on the string, because it does not need to hold any bob anymore. So because of that t is 0, the string becomes slack. So if we see from here, actually from this equation, so here t, if we substitute t equals to 0, then we would have mg cos theta is equals to mv square by l, that is would get cancelled. So g cos theta l, v square is nothing but g cos theta l. So that one we need to, minus g cos theta l from this equation. So as t becomes 0, and would get cancelled, and if we send this l this side, so minus gl cos theta, v square is nothing but minus gl cos theta. So we need to substitute this one in this equation. Here also in this equation m would get cancelled, and in the place of v square, minus gl cos theta. So minus gl cos theta in the place of v square by 2 minus gl cos theta. So in the place of v square minus gl cos theta, and this minus gl cos theta would remain as usual, and here we are having half mgl, so that half gl. So finally what we have to do is, here minus half, here minus 1, and gl cos theta, this is also gl cos theta. Actually here gl would get cancelled, so here what would remain is minus half cos theta minus cos theta. So minus half minus 1 is nothing but minus 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2, 1 by 2, 2 would get cancelled, so minus 3. So that is nothing but 1 is equals to minus 3 cos theta. You would have 1 is equals to minus 3 cos theta and this. So cos theta is nothing but minus 1 by 3, and theta is nothing but cos inverse of minus 1 by 3. So at this angle, the string would break down. That means it would become slack and tension would be 0. So this is the problem, and we needed to find the angle at which the string would become slack, and it is theta is equals to cos inverse of minus 1 by 3. So this is the solution for this problem. So thank you.